Hello guys, I'll start off by saying welcome to episode 6. I want to just point out I'm using a brand new microphone now. I don't have any pop filter or um, like the little bit that goes on top of it yet, and so it might sound better, but there's going to be a bit of a few teething problems when I get used to the new microphone. I hope it is a lot better for you. I'm going to try and not talk directly into it or breathe into it when I'm like you see, when I'm watching a stressful highlight. I'll try and turn away from it, but either way, we've got our first game here against Dinamo Zagreb, where we left off from last episode. Thank you for the response to last episode. Again, really glad to see you interact with me in the comments and so on. In terms of what we're going to do today, we're going to stick to the normal four. We'll go Zagreb, Fulham, Arsenal, and Azad Alkmaar. So we're going to be journeying throughout the majority of London today, and hopefully we can get ourselves qualified from the Europa League group from this episode. I don't see any reason to delay, so we'll carry on with this. One thing actually, before I do carry on, I've hired some more coaches. I filled out my scouts. I filled out my physios as I said I would. This has nearly got us to the best medical team in the Premier League, which is fantastic. Obviously, oh, pardon me. I've actually got a bit of a cough today, but I'll be okay. But as I said, we've got the highest medical team now in the league on one aspect. Sports science, not far off. Recruitment's getting back up there, about midway, and coaching we're doing okay in, other than goalkeeping, which is fine. It is what it is. I've tried my best. In terms of today, we're going to stick with our normal tactic, not our wider one, and we're going to go for probably a team like that. I'm actually going to play Empardu. It is Zagreb. I forgot who we're playing actually. I thought this was a league game, so we will play a rotated team. Just literally looking over it. 1 second, I'll play Kepa. Other than that, I think I'm pretty happy with it. We'll go with that. We don't really have that much of a rotational team at the moment, and because 3 or 4 players from the main team are usually in it, which is it's okay. It's always strong whenever you do that, but it's going to be a hard game. Away at Croatia is pretty easy. We are relatively more or less through, I think, but we'll take a look. I love it when it does that. Hold on, let me get that league table up. Here we are. I think we're through with a win. Fairly sure. I can't really actually work out 5 points. Well, yeah, through. Not first though. Emerson clears up the ball. But yeah, how's all your weekends been? I'm recording this on the Sunday. They'll probably go up on the same day, so let me know how you've been this weekend. A bit of a void for me. No football going on, just the international break. It kills me every time. Weird not to see any Premier League football on. Yeah, don't like it really. Oh, Higuain, 1-0. His first attempt, I think, come off the post and he just slaps in the rebound. So very, very simple. But Hazard with another assist. He's been mercurial for me this season. Let's have a look at that. Look at the spin. And then the first time cross. Higuain heads. Oh, it's a good save. And then the rebound is just poked in. Higuain and Giroud going to be fighting out for this number 1 spot. For all the time we have Higuain, that is. As I said, probably not going to sign him. Depends. If he takes a massive wage cut, I might think about it, but there's no upside on him. It's not usually a player I would buy. I probably wouldn't ever buy a 30-year-old player, depending if it's very, very special circumstances. Like we had a Messi when he was 30. Yeah, it's not going to happen usually. I always tend to sign young. We are really, really playing quite fluid today. That is a cracking goal from Emerson. Cuts in. Yeah, genius, I agree. He cuts in from basically his left foot and spams it. I don't know if he's shot with his weaker foot or not, but it really does show a sign of confidence at the moment from the left back. He cuts in, yeah, and he shoots on his right and slams it in. It's perfect. We are really wrapping up this Europa League journey so far, pretty much. We've only got 2 more games in it. We've got one of them today as well, so even though we are playing the rotational team, we've picked up maximum points every time we've played in the competition, so really can't do much more than that. I've really nothing to do, honestly. I'm just sitting here just enjoying the performance so far. Got a few people in yellows, and I'll probably take Hazard off at half time for someone. Maybe like a Willian, just to keep him fresh. We've got Arsenal and Fulham coming up, so I want to get as many points as we can from these 2 games. And I don't see the need to keep playing Hazard. He's already made an impact. He's got 2 assists, so I'll take him off now. Who else would usually play? Loftus-Cheek does at the moment. But I'll leave it. There's no reason to carry on changing things. Hazard really is like my impact man in Europa League. If I'm worried whether I'm like not going to make an impact on the game, I play him for first half, whack him off at half time because he's usually affected the game by then, which is yeah, you can't really vouch for like that level of greatness. I'm not worried, but Hudson-Odoi really hasn't scored or assisted anything. He's playing in quite a lot of games and he's not really doing too much. I'm calling him out. I want a goal or an assist. Here he is there, and he just gives it to Ampadu with a 5-yard pass. I should be screaming shoot every time Ampadu's got the ball. He's a long shot merchant. Gavranovic. Oh, it's a penalty. You give that away. Christensen. This is why you don't play that much. Come on, Kepa, makes over hero. Danny Olmo. That's a cracking penalty. Top right corner. Didn't give the keeper any chance. The man I did highlight in the previous episode, he's actually scored. What I will do now, Emerson's on the yellow, so I don't want a silly one to equal that up, and I'll bring on Giroud. Still playing very well. Looking at the stats and everything, we're doing okay. I mean, it's just really one of these games of attrition. It's like a game of attrition. Sorry. Basically, they're just trying to break us down. We were controlling the ball and trying to poke our way through that flat back 8. So it's a bit difficult. But our small intricate pace should be able to pick something apart like that. That's such a good cross. The finish is great. I'm not going to take anything away, but that stop and pass, that cross from Alonso where he just stopped and like took 1 second to think about it and then perfectly placed it onto Giroud's foot. It was sublime. Look at that. Finish is great. Yeah, I'm not taking that away, but I think Alonso just made that goal. We're blessed with our left back situation. I would like to sign another left back, but if we don't end up doing it, it's not the end of the world. We've got 2 very, very capable modern left backs. Modern in the sense where they can score a goal. That's usually what the term modern means now for a fullback, not someone like a Gary Neville who's not going to do anything going forward. Really, he'll get a cross in every now and then, but it didn't really see him score a goal. Modern fullback tend to be up and down like a Kyle Walker, which is more a winger. He's like an inverted winger, more or less. But Pep's system is like it's really hard to contrast it into thingy. Conceded a good goal there, I must say. What I will do for the last couple of minutes, I'm just going to put it very defensive. I don't want to give away this lead, and I think we can shut up shop for the next 4 minutes and just pass the ball around. Marcus Alonso might have different ideas though. He's no need for that to go in, but that was unbelievable. What a free kick! That was one of them ones where I thought it was so wide, it was going to go. Sorry, it was like the bend was so wide, I thought it was just going to hit the side netting. No, it's perfectly curled into the top left corner. Make it 4-2, and that wraps the game up. And that's all she wrote. Yeah, 4-2. Puts us on 12 points. We're definitely qualified now because obviously we beat Zagreb, and they're the only person who could have come second, other than the other team in our group, which are now second on 7. So yeah, we're qualified. Now, we're not qualified first. We can do that with the RZ Alkmaar game coming up next. I'll get forward to the Fulham game, and you'll join me back for that. Hello guys, welcome back. We're through to the Fulham game now. I've already picked my squad for today. You can see there. Actually, as you just noticed, I'm literally going to play Giroud. Just a personal preference. I'm going to try to rotate them one game. See what happens. Giroud is winning, obviously, by far. He's got 8 goals as opposed to Higuain's 4. With this one, I've made one little change to the small, compact 4-2-3-1 we're playing. I've made it positive as opposed to balanced. These type of games at home against a lower opposition team, I feel like we need to be a bit more forward thinking, whereas balance tends to, you just read the game and play how it's going, really. So we'll see if it makes any change. Fulham are laying in 18th at the moment, so again, it is a team we're expecting to beat. Loftus-Cheek nicks the ball from Alfie Mawson there and runs all the way down the wing and crosses to no one, but Alonso can pick up, who's deadly on his left foot. He squares it. Oh, unlucky. As I said, he's deadly on the left foot, and he provides an amazing cross for Loftus-Cheek, who hits the inside of the post. Loftus-Cheek picking up a yellow 16 minutes in gives me a bit of heart palpitations. I don't really want him to pick up another one and turn this into a harder game than it need be. Schürrle with a first time cross, and Lazar Markovic of all people, the absolute anonymous man from Liverpool, scores. Wow. I'm more surprised he's still playing football than anything. Timothy Fosu-Mensah, easily cleared. Pedro. Drude, that's not really where you want your target man, is it? Pedro in the box, and he's hit the... Oh my god, it's a save onto the bar, which is falling away. It's not going to be one of those games, is it? I'll keep it on attacking, actually, for the rest of the game. I'm not having this anymore. We're not dropping points again to a lower team. Barkley with a free kick. It's saved. Rudiger's on the rebound. And it's a corner. Who's big Marcus on the corner? Swung in. Headed away by Fosu-Mensah. Pedro back out to Marcus Alonso. And they end the highlight when he's running into the box. Okay. Here's what it is. I didn't think that was a good place to end it, but whatever. Yeah, it looks like one of those games. So they've had the one clear-cut chance and scored. We've been all over them. It's the same story again. Not very clinical in front of goal at the moment. I'm going to bring on Higuain because Giroud's played quite poorly. I might switch over to our different formation and see if we can cause anything through that, maybe. Let's take a look. What's our options? Yeah, we'll go like that. I bring on Higuain and Hudson-Odoi. We'll switch to a different formation. Still keeping it on the positive, which the other tactic is by default. And we'll see if we can cause anything here. The compactness of their, like, the bit there is just mad. Off the line. Look at that, though. Marcus Alonso with a free kick. Swung in. Higuain. It's just poked home. That's definitely onside. They were putting like 3 people on the line, so I didn't think it would be off, but I think, yeah, Loftus-Cheek gets registered with an assist there. I think it just hit him, but yeah, we'll have a look. It literally just hit him, yeah. I think it hit his head and it just bounced him. But that's why you bring on someone like Higuain or Giroud. I'm sure Giroud would have tucked that away as well, but they're predators in the box. They can literally just poke away a ball, which will get you out of trouble. Fosu-Mensah's playing himself into trouble now, and Callum Chambers. They're playing 1-2s and don't know really what they're doing, to be honest, but Mawson. Long hoof ball, easily intercepted by Azpilicueta. Rudiger, Luiz, back to Kepa, punt forward. Higuain there. Hazard picks up the ball. Jorginho. Hudson-Odoi. Lovely cross. Get in. I've asked for him to bring an assist or a goal to the game. He's brought a brilliant assist to Hazard to turn this game around on his head. I ask and he delivers. Finally, he's actually done something for me. Jorginho was nice and patient there. Hudson-Odoi saw the run from Hazard, whipped it across Chambers, and it was a volley in from Hazard. I said, look at the statistics of this game. I'd be gutted if we dropped another couple of points again. I'm going to make my final change now with 20 minutes to go. Let's take a look. Lots of Cheeky struggling. Yeah, we'll switch these round and we'll leave it like that. Just want to make sure we've got legs going forward. If that third goal has an opportunity to be taken, I want the legs there to do it. Please don't go in. Oh my lord. I hate when the highlight... Do you not feel it's a bit cheap, guys, when the highlight is like they have a free kick on the edge of your box? I mean, literally right on the edge of your box. Oh, Hazard unlucky there. Hudson-Odoi looks cropped as well. He's okay, thankfully. Kepa's been booked. How did he get booked? What did he do? Time wasting. Willian over free kick. Rudiger. He's beat the keeper to the ball. 3-1. Get in. It's game over. Thank God for that. I'm getting so worried now every time we get into like a long 5 minutes now. But Rudiger's managed to wrap up the points for us because of the keeper coming for the ball and clearly not getting anywhere near it. Fantastic. Oh, Andre Schürrle, the old Chelsea man himself. I forgot he played for Fulham. I forgot a lot of people played for Fulham. They've been unbelievably bad. Sarri, this man over here, by the way, I linked to go to... Sorry, I had to take a pause. What the fuck was you doing? Who was that? Who? Marcus Alonso. What is wrong with you? You might not have got it, but give it a go. Don't stand still. Follow him, at least. Fundamentals. Fucking every time I praise him, he mugs me off. He must be in the Danny Drinkwater gang, which is not good. Pardon me. Hudson Doyle now on the counter attack. Higuain down the wing. Asking a bit much of Higuain there. I'm interested of how Fulham have played. They tried to play really nice football actually this game, but they've been caught out by a couple of mistakes. But they are generally trying to knock it around nicely. But I feel like that's what they did in real life, and that's why they are in the position where they are. They've bought 11 new players usually. Actually, in their first team, they've just pumped a whole new load of players in without letting them gel. They've tried to play nice football as opposed to grind results, as opposed to like a Brighton does. They get the win. They don't worry about how you play. Even Chris Hughton, I said earlier, he said earlier in the season, was like, we've had a chance to play nice football. Now we need to stay up. So we're gonna get rid of that in essence, and then we're gonna keep ourselves up, which you got to appreciate, because to be able to switch it like that is it's a tactical, not genius, but to have the nuance to do it, to say, okay, we're not playing like that anymore. We need to get some points on the board, and then to change the system and do it, which is awesome. You'll join me back for the Arsenal game. It's in about 14 days. I'll update you on anything that happens, but yeah, we'll see you in about 2 seconds. Hello, guys. You join us literally one click away from the Arsenal game. I've got a few things to go over before we go into the game. Nothing positive, unfortunately. We've Alonso picked up an injury while away on Spain duty. Nothing to do with us. Not a long one, I don't think. So look, 3 to 10 days, about a week. I mean, roughly on average, about a week then. Kante's obviously still out. Jorginho's picked up a little knock. Can't play today. Could, but I don't want to risk him, to be honest with you. Might be worthwhile, but no. And Kepa's also picked up a little knock as well. He's going to return to full train tomorrow. I'm actually going to play him though. I don't see but it's Arsenal away. I mean, if he breaks down, we've got Caballero on the bench. It's okay. We're not going to not put a goalkeeper on the bench. So yeah, Kovacic has to play really because Jorginho's knocked. Comparing the two though, it might be better just to play Jorginho because he's got more sharpness and condition. Even though Kovacic has just come back, he needs a fitness test to play. I will put Thingy on the bench actually. I'm just thinking about who to remove. Probably Zappa. Let's go for Zappacosta to be removed. We've always got Emerson who can play both, and then yeah. Actually, we'll take Niambe off the bench. I did actually want to give Niambe a start, but he's been the highest rated trainer. But yeah, not today, unfortunately. It's not the right game. But we'll go with this. We're going to play our wider formation because obviously, well, in a world where Welbeck isn't dead, he's here. There is no Aubameyang though. I noticed he's on the bench, which is strange. But they've obviously got their own problems. Good luck. We're going to need it. Doesn't sound like a good thing today. I'm just going to say go out there and impress me. As for really what we want to be doing, sorry about that, my mic literally just popped out. I just plugged it back in straight away. We'll see really. I'm not sure what to expect from the game. I know it's going to be a hard one. Is my game frozen? What's going on here? Oh, there we go. It wouldn't let me answer the question. Never mind. Anyway, carrying on with the game. So we'll see, won't we? Expectation? No idea. Hopefully not concede right now. That'd be good. I don't want to concede straight away. That doesn't. Oh my god! Who did he just push him? Okay. I thought Kepa would have saved that, but oh, that was shaky. Calm down. That's what I'm going to say straight away. I feel like we're a bit rushed by this. They are top of the league, Arsenal, so let's not take it away from them. Oh my lord, what is going on? On this save, they're doing really well. They're top of the league, a couple points clear as well, I think. So yeah, it's going to be a hard game. Definitely a hard game. I just want us to beat in and amongst it. I don't mind coming at half-time 1-0 down or something like that. It still gives us a chance. Welbeck with a bender there. Wow. It's a nice curling effort. But yeah, as long as we're not out of sight by half-time, I think we can make it a real game. And we're actually going to encourage the boys as well. Jorginho. Just be careful. I literally was about to say, be careful with these type of passes because you can give them a lot of space to run at you. Welbeck, he's offside. That, to be honest, I didn't think that was offside at all. He literally raised his flag straight away. The angle I saw it at, I thought that was in. Need a big performance from Hazard. It's a big game. Hazard is a big game player, and I need to see that today. If he can pop up with a goal, gives me something to work on. I can go defensive, maybe sharp. Good half. That's exactly what I wanted. Yeah, I agree. That was excellent. That's exactly my game plan there was sorted. I didn't want to be outside by half time. I am going to bring on Sepulcros at half time, and I might even bring on. Shall I do it? Don't know. I'm going to move Hazard into the central role and bring on Pedro, and I'm going to save someone like Mpardu maybe for later, or Kovacic, who needs a bit of fitness. But yeah, so far very happy. If we can keep this even at a draw, buzzing. But we'll see. We're going to get tested obviously this half. They did score a goal which was offside, which would have changed the complexity of the game completely. It'd be 1-0 down and trying to look for a goal. But we're under the we've got the benefit of still being 0-0, still an open game. Ozil's played the ball over the top here, and Lacazette's just gone past the keeper very easily. I shouldn't speak. If I speak, I'll be in big trouble. No, I shouldn't speak. Seriously, I was just like, oh yeah, it's going really well. I don't want to see that shit. He literally just mugged me off. I don't want to watch that again. Oh, how to change it? I'm not disheartened by this at all. I've not seen an attacking highlight for us though. I must say, that's really poor from Zappacosta on the line. He headed it. I know I've got one of my viewers is actually one of my friends who's got some form of like coaching experience. If you had someone and you were doing that, you would surely get shot even as a kid. If you're on the near post, you do not head that into the middle of the box, surely. Just put it out for another corner, or maybe head it wide. You can't score from there. He headed it onto the leg of someone scoring a goal. And that's a red card, isn't it? Yeah. Oh my lord, we shot ourselves. We had such a good first half performance, and we shot ourselves in the foot. I'm going to just do this. It's better to leave one side open, I tend to find, when you go down to 10 men. If you just move that winger over, the middle of the pitch is completely lost. Especially playing a team like Arsenal as well. I'm just going to put this a very attacking. I don't see us getting 2 goals either way now because of the unfortunately losing the 10 men. If we had 11, we might have had a chance, but look how we're defending. Yeah, it is what it is. They're top of the league. We'll take a beating like this. It's going to happen throughout the whole first season. Before you get a chance to put a stamp on your team, you're going to find just escaping holes, big problems, don't know what you're playing. It's too hard at the moment for me to be able to do anything, especially going down to 10 men as well. This was respectable at 2-0. I'll take that. That's not bad. Because we're down to 10, it's just open season there, especially the form they're in, the top of the league. They're miles clear. So it's another spanking away from home. We're only going to learn, really. After a good run of form as well, it is quite sad. And we weren't that bad first half, really not. I mean, you look at good stats from then, we've done nothing since, but I'm fining Louise 2 weeks' wages, I swear to God. Just end the ref, just end the game, ref. Can't even speak. Fuming. Aggressive. Oh, I hate seeing a couple of people demotivate you and fuck right off, seriously. Fine 2 weeks' wages. Yeah, you better accept that. So splashes the cash. I spent 11 million. I'm hardly splashing the cash. look at me. Hold on, this is me splashing the cash. Are they taking that into account? I didn't do that. That was it. That was done for me. I only did that. 11 million, that was it. But yeah, we've got lots of injuries piling up now. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll play the Hazard Alkmaar and the Watford game. Because we're already qualified, I might actually skip this. We'll see. I'll make a decision when I get there. But no, to be honest, we're already qualified. So I'll play that game. And for the last game of this episode, you'll join me back for the Watford game. Hello, boys and girls. We're actually just before the Watford game. I've seen... Look how excited you get when you see this message on Football Manager. I'm pleased to announce that as a result of improved club's financial position, the Wolves have raised the transfer budget from 3 million to 16. That's not what I thought it would be. I must say. I was hoping for a bit more than that. Thankfully, again, more clauses to sell. They come out quite a lot. I don't know why this is. They just come up at different periods, but that's not what I was expecting. It does actually give me a little bit of room in January, a little bit. I am planning to sell a few players as well, if we get offers for them. So it does change things actually. Yeah, I mean not massively. I can't do that much, can I? But it gives me the option. We won. I'll show you the game against Azad Alkmaar quickly. I won't show you the goals. We've already gone through. We won, of course. We beat Azad Alkmaar 2-1, winning with a brace, and that was it. Really, it was very simple. They scored a 90 plus 3 minute goal. But other than that, yeah, very safe. We're qualified top now, so I won't show you the last group game of the Europa League either. I will show you the draw to make sure who we get. Let you know who we get. Sorry, but yeah, we're through, and we're through first. So hopefully we'll go for 100%. We'll win the last game. I'm fairly certain, and we'll go through 100% basically, won every game, which is you can't ask much more than that. Obviously, it's literally perfect. Other than that, where are we laying at the moment? There is a bit of a gap forming between the top six and ourselves. We're battling out for Europa League at the moment, but because of this is still so compact and changing, and I don't imagine West Ham are going to stay there forever, we're not too far away. A win today will see us basically 2 points off the top six, and a few more off Tottenham and so on. We're one good run of form away from it, I think. Our upcoming fixtures, I'll show you. We've got Watford today, Newcastle away, Man U at home, Everton away, Brighton away, Huddersfield at home, Bournemouth away. So in the league, we've got a really good run. We've got 2 difficult games, basically the Cup away, and we've got basically Man U at home. But other than that, we've got a solid run coming up. We want to get maximum points as much as possible. Next episode, you'll probably be looking at Newcastle, Man U. I'll have a look. It might be a bumper episode, but we'll see. Probably go for something like Newcastle, Man U. We won't show that, but we'll play that. We'll go for these 4 then: Newcastle, Man U, Everton, Liverpool. So that's a proper bumper episode for you tomorrow, or whenever I manage to get that one up. But today, let's not overlook today. We've got Watford at home again, which is good. Obviously, we want to try and rely on our home form to get us into things. But very important. I don't know whether Europa League has taken its toll on us while we're dropping a few points in the league, but to be honest, I don't think so. No, we've the only teams we really lost to tend to be bigger teams. I can't remember our 4th loss. I only remember 3. So it's Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, and Palace. Palace is the only stupid one so far. I can take those 3 on board as okay. Yep, we'll try and improve on that next year. The Palace one is stupid, but other than that, we're playing who's in front of us, and we're losing usually away. We've got a lot of these teams coming up at home, and I think we'll be better at home personally. We'll see that though against Man United next episode. This is our first proper test, I would say. Excellent. We'll go in with this team as they suggest. We'll put Kovacic back in the team. I'm actually going to play Niambe today. He's been incredible in training. I feel bad if I don't play him. And I'm also going to play Giroud as well. But yeah, I have to give Niambe a go. He's been playing or training at a 9.3 for the last 3 weeks, and I've not given him a chance. I was going to do it against Arsenal, but I thought we'd be overrun. But it turns out, because of Louise being the plonker, we've had to basically anyway. Well, that's a good start, isn't it? Especially, I've literally just called you out, and he started well and set up a nice pass there. Emerson. Oh, that could have been a penalty if he didn't win the ball. What a strange highlights let's kick off with. There's like 2 runs. Or Riza Dumizi. That's a good goal. I always find this so cheap though. But where has that free kick come from? Why don't they show that to me? I feel like it's so cheap. The game engine's been really, really cheap. Where did the free kick come from? I don't see the free kick happen. And they magically have a free kick just outside my box. I'm not blaming the game engine, but show me the free kick. I don't want to come back and see a free kick which is literally as close it could be without being a penalty, without any explanation of what happened. I only saw the 30 seconds before that. I understand you can play on extended highlights and so on, but I don't have 35 minutes per game. I don't. At least if it's going to be a goal highlight, and I'm sure the engine knows when there will be a goal highlight because of the key highlight system. Like, come on. That's unlucky. But as usual, we're 1-0 down in a couple of minutes, and we'll try and turn it around. It tends to be our problem, and that's not even defensively. How can you put that one down to defensive? Oh my lord! It's come off the back of Kepa's head. I'm going to put this on attacking. We need to go forward now. This is like the first goal, good goal. Second goal, complete luck. So you've got you've got to make your own luck now. There's no point moaning about it. We've got to get forward and get something in that goal. Yeah, I agree with this. We'll move to this one. I'm going to whack on Hazard now. I know it's only 20 minutes in and he's completely knackered, but we'll have to play him. We'll go attacking as well. I'm very bummed out by this game engine at the moment. They're not showing me anything. Oh. Anyway, as we move into the second half, we're going to try and turn this around. It's going to be some turnaround if we're going to win this game now, though. We need 3 goals, and quickly. Especially with this game engine. I swear to God, you need to get a couple now, and then hope for the best. Good start. Willian. Oh, good save. Hazard. Willian. Oh, wow. That is so clever from Eden Hazard. I'm going to give him all the credit for that. I wouldn't say inspiration from Willian. But Hazard to chase the ball and tackle it off Ben Foster there. Look at this. He's on it like a flash, and he actually beats him and squares it straight back to Willian for a tap in. That's a good chance. We're back in the game now. I'm going to tell him to push forward. It's deflected. Jan Mat's on it now. Out to Deeney. Oh, sorry. I just had to laugh about that. I could have done a better slide tackle than that. But to not mark him in the middle again. This team is just absolutely out of their fucking mind sometimes. Oh, that's so embarrassing. That slide tackle. It's so cringe. It was the worst thing I've seen. Was that Niambe? I feel bad. Oh, Kovacic. Christensen. And Pardew. Jorginho. Kovacic. It's lovely football, but it's got to be a bit more direct. Willian. And he scored again. Willian is trying to get us back in this game on his own. I'm going to bring on Higuain. And I'm actually also going to bring on, I don't even know honestly, maybe Pedro for thingy, maybe a bit more. Let's do this, boys. William got a highlight straight away. This would be some turnaround, I must say. I'm sorry for getting frustrated as well, but I'm going to be real. If I'm pissed off, I'm pissed off. I'm very pissed off with Niambe though. He can't train like that and play like a fucking twat. Oh my god! Every time we make a mistake, I feel like it flies in the net. Oh my lord! Oh, this is stress. Push forward, please. Team instructions don't work. Ball in the box. More direct. Ben Foster with a goal kick in. Christensen. That's alright, and Pardew can clean that up. Christensen with a long punt downfield. Yeah, Matt has it now. Back to Ben Foster. Delafay. Good tackle from Emerson. Hazard plays Willian through. He's already got 2 goals. Can he square the ball? No. Pereira though. Oh, and Pardew can sweep up Christensen. Higuain kind of wins the ball. Kovacic, Jorginho, Emerson, Pedro. Lovely ball. Willian. Oh, maybe he shouldn't have headed it from that strange angle. Let's go very attacking. And we'll ask them to push forward again. Round the Niambe. Eden. He's got the ball again. And oh, I hate shit like that. I understand the effort of what he's trying to do, but I just don't like looking at that crap. It does feel like when they're cutting into the middle, it never goes in. Like, prove me wrong. Probably Watford will do it right now. Good save. I'd even be sad if we get a draw here. I know we've been losing the majority of this game, but I feel like 6 is going to be a meme for us this year. We're not going to get out of 6th. Every time we get to 6th, we tend to lose, and we stay about where we were anyway. Hazard. Oh, my dogs are barking. Never mind them. Niambe. Hazard is 3-3. We've got. I mean, I'm buzzing with the comeback. It's fantastic, and Niambe actually got the assist, which I'm even more buzzing for. I'm going to ask them to push forward, and we'll see where we go. Hopefully, there's one more highlight. That's all I ask. No, of course, there's fucking not. Niambe, Kovacic, Niambe with a cross. Oh, that should be the game now. Yeah, I'm not happy with that. Oh, it's fucking stupid for us. I feel like every time we get a bit of momentum, we drop points. Fuck. Oh, can't wait, Eden Hazard. But yeah, so where is the landscape of things now? We're 4 points off 6th, and we're 6 points off 4th. It isn't the end of the world. Losing might have been really a struggle, but again, we should be okay. We've got Newcastle, Man U coming up next. We'll play them for the next episode. I'm sorry it ended in a bit of a sour note. I mean, it's a great comeback, so it isn't as bad as it could have been. But yeah, we need to start turning a lot of these draws into wins. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'm not sure what the plan will be going forward, but I think to come back, looking at it prospectively now after the game, to come back from like 2-0 down in 11 minutes and then even go a further setback and then still get a point out of it, we've done all right. We are very reliant on Eden Hazard though, coming off the bench and still being an animal for us. But yeah, you'll join me for the next episode, guys. We'll pick up a few more points, hopefully. We'll finish our Europa League group stage, and we'll even have a big quarter-final in the EFL Cup, which, as we said earlier, if we win that, we've probably got a big chance of getting to the final because they're the last big team in it. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me this episode. I've enjoyed playing this and the ups and downs of everything. I'll see you for episode 7, it should be. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.